Good morning, everybody. It's Tony here again with your daily tarot. Today is January the 14th, and the 14th card of the Major Arcana is Temperance. As you can see her there, and the Tarot of the Cat people, she's there holding two jugs, pouring water from one into the other. And there's the cat next to the beautiful colours around the water and everything there. The meaning of the card basically means moderation, temperance, patience, accomplishments through self-control and frugality, which basically means, I personally think, with that is emotional, doing things without, without putting too much emotion in it again. Harmony, the mixing of or bringing together into perfect union, it depends on what the card before and the card after that comes with this. It could be a situation where a relationship is going to get together, whether a form of a friendship or a loving relationship or marriage or whatever. Good influence, fortunate omen, consolidation, successful combination. Now, I have seen this card quite a lot with people, and most of the time it doesn't come out with all that. It basically shows that the person is putting more into a situation than they're getting out of it, and that's how I see this card. As you can see, she's actually pouring into from one vessel into another, but she's not pouring. It's not going backwards and forwards. So that's where frugality comes in now, I think, and emotions, because we all tend to get very, very emotionally attached to things, and whether they like it or not, we try and balance things, whatever situations we're in, we try and balance them, and fusion, adjustment, good influence, fortune omen, consolidation, successful combination, which basically means that we try and mesh everything together to make it look and feel good, but it's only mostly on the part of the reader that is happening, and the people that or individuals that they're doing that with are not as what's the word I'm looking for, not as invested as they are in a particular situation, where it could be a close friendship, or what the reader deems the person who's being read as a close friendship, or in any relationship of any form to do with family, friends, or even with a loved one. So discord, disunion, conflict of interest, hostility, inability to work with others, difficulty in understanding others, impatience, sterility, and frustrations. That could happen because what you're striving for is not happening, because the other person you want to strive with is not as committed as you are. So that's what that card is. Before you pour anything into a situation, take your emotions out of it. And I keep talking about emotions, and these cards are very emotional because cats are very emotional anyway, so they are, and cats are very emotional, and they basically, when emotion is needed, they will use it, and they will usually get their own way, as we all know about cats. They do that all the time. And so these cards are quite emotional, and but it's telling, most of them are telling you to take the emotion out of the equation, and see things in the true light of day without the emotion, and that way you'll be able to make your own mind up, and choose the path that you think is the best for you. A lot of passion could be in this, due to ethical codes. It could be something to do with the environment. That your passion could be to do with the environment, and especially around yourself. That passion might be to do with your own surroundings, i.e. to do with the relationship you have with your siblings, the relationship you have with your children, your family, your parents, grandparents, or whatever like that. And it is such a wonderful card, but it does have that. Every card has that little bit of undercurrent, negative undercurrent, saying basically, you know, so if this doesn't work out, this is what might happen. So with this card here, it's frustration is the main character of the card. If things don't work out, and if you don't see it that way, if things aren't working out your way, if you're putting more into the situation than you're getting out of it, then you will get frustrated, and frustration is not good for anyone. And of course, the card could also show that you might be doing this for personal gain, which you think to yourself, I'm going to do this because I'm going to get this out of it. If I don't do it, I won't get that. And we shouldn't do things for personal gain. We should just do things because we want to, not because we feel as if we have to, and in order to get something out of it. So I shall leave you with that, and I shall get back to you tomorrow with the next card, which I think another one that might scare a few people as well. The next card. Okay, thank you for listening, thank you for watching, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.